Expansive tropical forests, majestic rivers and mangroves, lush seagrass beds, colorful coral reefs, and great people. Welcome to the Caribbean. Our small Caribbean islands boast wonderful ecosystems. And they're not only beautiful, they also provide us with needed resources for farming, fisheries, forestry, and tourism from the ridge to the reef. But wait! Pollution from households, manufacturing, and farming, as well as poaching and overfishing, are undermining the health of our ecosystems and our livelihoods with it. Yet it doesn't end there. The fact that we change the climate makes the situation worse. The ocean will continue to warm and acidify, and the sea level is on the rise. This will not only threaten coral reefs, it might also intensify hurricanes. And resulting storm surges will be further intensified because of higher sea levels. It will force the destruction of mangroves and seagrass beds that are a good defense against beach erosion, especially when coral reefs are being destroyed. In addition, it is very likely that heat waves will occur more often and last longer, while extreme rainfall will become even more intense and frequent. Floods, droughts, and landslides will follow, leading to soil erosion and sedimentation that undermine our water storage capacity and compromise the availability of our fresh water. In a nutshell, existing problems will become worse, and they all have to do with water. All economic sectors, including agriculture, mining, energy, manufacturing, and tourism, depend on the availability of adequate water resources. Importantly, clean water is the very foundation for our health and the biodiversity of our environment. Clearly, the exposure to hazardous chemicals and sewage threatens human health. The same is true to biodiversity. For example, marine environments, including coral reefs, are vulnerable to smothering with eroded soils, chemical pollution coming from the hillside down to the sea. Also, the removal of trees in the forest leads to the transport of sediment by water to the coral reefs, which smothers them. This is why we need to work together, from the ridge to the reef. So, paradise lost? No. There are things we can do. First, let's work together. Why? Because everything is connected. We can plant trees within watersheds to reduce soil erosion and increase rainwater absorption. We can also reduce the use of chemicals in households, agriculture, commercial and industrial operations, and untreated sewage. That will help to reduce the pollution of our Caribbean waters. For marine life, for tourism, and for farming, let's improve our water and wastewater management. Most importantly, we have to work together to preserve our wonderful environments, our livelihoods, and our health. Government, the private sector, and civil society all have a role to play. Climate is changing. Working together from the ridge to the reef is the way to go. Now let's solve current problems to prepare for future challenges. That way, our kids too can say, "The Caribbean, what a great place."